Hey Hoopheads, today I want to talk to you about the Phoenix Suns defense. The Suns are 5-2 after a big win against the Sixers last night, and are currently sporting a defensive rating of 100.9, which is tied for 6th in the league, and a net rating of plus 7.8, which is 4th in the league. And a big part of the reason that the Suns are so improved this year is because of the improved play of Devin Booker, both on the ball and off the ball. Last year, Devin Booker had a defensive rating of 115.1. This year, it's early in the season, so there's some noise in the data, but he's currently sitting at a defensive rating of 103.1. Here we see him locking in on Josh Richardson, making life difficult, challenging the shot, not fouling, doing a really great job overall. Watch on this play as he stunts toward Tobias Harris, then recovers to Matisse Thybulle to squash the baseline drive with the help of Dario Saric. It's this sort of effort play that makes a huge difference in a team's overall defense. Now, of course, Devin Booker's not perfect as a defender. Watch on this play as he guards James Ennis. James Ennis takes him into the low post. He crowds his landing area a little bit, gets him on the wrist, but that's the kind of aggressive play that you want to see from Devin Booker as he looks to take the next step here. Even against larger opponents like Tobias Harris, here watch how hard he works in the post to try and make life difficult for Tobias Harris, force him into a tough fadeaway contested shot. It goes in, but hey, that's life in the NBA sometimes. Here again, Philly tries to take advantage of their size and go into the low post against Devin Booker, and he's just having none of it. Watch him front Ben Simmons. He really makes life difficult for him. Ben Simmons is forced to kind of push off with that off arm. They get tangled up. The ref calls it an offensive foul. Here, once again, Philly's trying to take Devin Booker into the low post with the much larger Tobias Harris. Booker works and works, fronts him, pushes him out so that he has to catch it beyond the three-point line. Then he's forced to switch onto Dario Saric, and Kelly Oubre comes over for the massive block. And this sort of ball denial is being used by the Suns a lot. Here we get great ball pressure from Jevon Carter, who forces the pass over to Korkmaz. Korkmaz wants to enter the ball into the low post to Horford, but Frank Kaminsky is fronting him, and even though he passes the ball around a little bit, trying to change the angle of the pass, Korkmaz is eventually forced to take a shot at the end of the shot clock that's highly contested. Richardson picks up his dribble here, looking to pass it into Horford in the low post, but Saric cuts off that angle with the help of Kelly Oubre. Oubre recovers to cut off the pass to the corner as well. Because of Tyler Johnson's great ball denial, Korkmaz is forced to go all the way up to the logo to catch the ball. With just 5 seconds on the shot clock now, it turns into a mad dash to the basket. Tyler Johnson does a great job of challenging without fouling, and the Suns have their stop. Here, the Sixers wait until there's 14 seconds left on the shot clock, and Tyler Johnson's ball denial gets them into big trouble. This is a fairly classic two-man game where Josh Richardson passes to Horford and then he's supposed to run and get the handoff, or maybe cut back and get the handoff going the other way. In this case, Johnson's ball denial is so effective that Horford's forced to go to a second option, Ben Simmons, against Aron Baynes, and because the shot clock is down, there's no time to pass it out and try and reset and run something else. And speaking of Baynes, let's talk a little bit about his interior defense. He doesn't try to block every shot. He just gets a hand up, he challenges, he uses his body, he gets in there, but he doesn't jump and try to block every single shot. One of the things that makes playing against Baynes difficult is when you drive into the lane, you don't know if he's going to try to challenge your shot or draw a charge. You kind of have to be careful with the way you move, and you can't always seek out contact because you'll find yourself on the wrong end of a charge quite a few times. And even though Baynes doesn't try to block every shot, he does try to block some, and it can lead to pretty good results.
Baynes puts it up with the left hand, sent away by Baynes.
And for the Suns at large, a lot of what they're doing boils down to just making great effort plays. They move their feet, they get low in their stance, they use their hands to block passing lanes, and they just kind of give a crap on defense, and it really makes a difference. Check out this ball pressure right here. Jevon Carter moves his feet, he gets low, he uses his hands, he's really aggressive. He reminds me of a bit of a Fred VanVleet type of player. And that's the kind of guy you want to have on your team. Overall, I've been really impressed with the Suns' effort, their commitment to defense, and the way they're executing it. And I think if they keep this up, they're going to continue to give a lot of teams a lot of trouble. Thanks for watching. To support my channel, you can like and subscribe, and hit me up in the comments and let me know what you think of the Phoenix Suns defense this year.